All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit late to the party. Sorry, because I was trading on my main account. Whenever I do that, I just want to focus in on it. But now that I'm done, let's get underway. Anyways, what are we looking at here? Market sold down hard heavy. It looks like we're selling down now too. Actually, I took a short up here as well. I'll show you my entry. So if you look in the 1 minute chart, it's pretty ugly. But anyways, took a short up there, got done. So my profit's pretty good right now. Now I'll switch over to my second account. I'm up $700 in that account, so not bad. Not the best, but not really looking to probably do too much. I don't know. Trump was speaking this morning, so I think the market's finally, the bulls got their moves for the day, so they're probably gonna head down lower for we do have a huge gap, like a 400-point gap that was from yesterday down here, and then we have another gap that is even further down, but that's a story for another day. So right now, I'm just waiting to be patient. We got VWAP that we're kind of holding up, so I think the move now would be to see if we can get close below VWAP, turn it into resistance, then we go down lower. Obviously, overreaction is down, is short, so no reason to go long. No reason at all to go long. In here, just being patient, just gotta wait to see what we got. Pause below it. See what the market wants to do here. Take a look at ES. ES is breaking back down as well, so good move. Honestly, could probably take a little quick short. Get the failed breakout. Go down. Honestly, I mean, it'd be nice if we close down here at this level and then we come up, turn this into resistance, and then we head down lower. So might have missed an entry. Wanted to just see it come back up very quick and then go back down, but VWAP kind of acting as resistance, but it's such a small range. I mean, that's 10 points. I want to see it close down like the 50-40 level, and then we head down lower. But market is chopping, volatility is kind of juiced out. Pumping back up. So I had the 5-minute chart and the 3-minute chart over here. So kind of figured out after I got the 5-minute last Friday, it was looking pretty good for me. I liked it, the way it looks. Normally I have to have 1 minute, 3-minute, and then the big time frames on my right hand screen. But I think 5 minutes is a little bit better. So that way on the 3-minute, I'm trading the smaller time frame because I normally trade off the 3-minute either way. So getting to see the 5 minutes, really just see a better direction. That was a huge projection. Perfect. Like that wick. Let's see if we can wake back up a little bit. See if I can get tagged in. I'm gonna keep just a small short target down here. See if we can flush back below VWAP. We're just playing with one contract, so very small size. I say very, but still pretty good. You can do a lot of damage even with just one mini contract. We got about 5 seconds until the next candle opens. Okay, well, I guess it opened up prematurely. Premature open. See if we can get this flash. It might not happen. I wanted to see that wick continue, leave a wick to the upside, which would have been better, but obviously the market doesn't have to do that, right? Market can do whatever it wants. So let's see what happens here. Do we get to bounce back down? Honestly, if we come back down, I might just close the trade. Actually, I'm gonna go and do it here. I don't want to take that full loss. I think I might want to come test the highs again before it rips back down, but let's go ahead and limit that loss to 190 instead of the whole 400. Resistance. Let's take another short right here. I mean, getting this full fill down here would be great, but I might chop some more before it hits down lower. See if we can come back up and get tagged in here. I still like the idea of the short just because we're in a downtrend, so we set a lower high. So holding this as a resistance would be neat for this to fall back down. Obviously it doesn't have to happen. It could very much come back up here instead and then take a leg lower, but I like this lower high. I think the bears want to stay in control. They want to keep it below this high up here, because if they get above it and they start pumping back up, the market probably makes another move back up. So we don't want that. Want to see this close below VWAP and then we get the dump back down. There we go. Perfect. Let's go ahead and just take out that $500. So I'm up 300 on the day on this account. So I'm at 1,000. I might see if I can get in a couple more trades, but I like the exit right there just because we're coming back to this little point. It could turn into support, so I don't want to see this turn into support and then it come back up and take me out. Let's close below this. I want to see it close below. If it breaks it, I mean, good chance it could just fall, but at this point it doesn't matter. What I'm really thinking about right now is just let's get below this candle, close down here, set another lower high, and then we test the lows again at 690. Either way, I really haven't kept up the news, so I don't know what the heck this candle is. This is London. I think this is London Open. What the heck is this? It just ripped up, and which is kind of crazy because you go on the daily chart, we have one gap here and we have another gap down here. So I think what's probably happening now is we probably, it doesn't have to happen obviously, just very quick. Nothing that I'm saying is financial advice. This stream obviously is only for entertainment purposes only. 90% of traders lose money day trading or trade at your own risk, but this could be just a wake up, a fake. We show resistance at this 500 level for it to dip back down. So short term right now, but overall trend is we're down. So this could just be one of those, you know, quick cash grab, quick candles kind of thing, and then we dip back down lower. So question is, are we going to close below 600 today? I think if we do close it below 600, it might try to make another wick up on the daily chart and then dip back down. So really happy with that trade that I took. I did get a little bit spooked out, obviously you saw right over, it's on the 1 minute chart. So first trade, honestly it was still valid. I could have just held on, but I didn't want to see it my, take the full loss. Or I take this little small loss and then make it come back. Switch that back to the 5-minute chart. So, I mean, that was about a perfect exit as you can get. The market just dumped up. It dumped down and it came right back up. So, trying not to be, I'd say try not to be greedy. There are days where I do get greedy and there are days that I am better. But when the market slows down, I try to remind myself to take profit early whenever I can. So again, looks like VWAP is turning into support. Not good. Want to see it close below and we start flushing down, but right now it's just looking like it's gonna be a bull flag because we're short term going up. But look at ES. ES looks like it's gonna break down as well. So let's go and get rid of that line so you guys don't have to see it. Good. If the bears want to keep it in control, they want to keep it below 815. If the bulls come back and they take it above 815, good chance that we go back up to 840. As long as we stay below 815, this is what I'm talking to myself, just kind of thinking out loud. We should be still valid for shorts. It's right now only 10:09, so I don't think we're gonna get. I mean, I'm just thinking anything can happen. I think it might be still a little bit too early for a reversal. Getting the pump back up. The bulls are not giving up. They want this back up. They don't want to give up right here. I think the bears might be overtaking. Give them another fake. Let them squeeze out some more. Come back up. Okay, a little double top. A 3-minute double top. And then we just dip back down. ES is kind of following the same suit. So right now, just gotta be patient with it. 5-minute chart. That's not right. Let me adjust that 1-minute chart. Made the VWAP. My VWAP is a bright blue line. If you're looking at it. I mean, 5 minutes looking good for a breakdown to the downside, lower high, so that's why I'm thinking about holding my short bias. I think we're just gathering liquidity here, so squeezing in, sector in some more bulls for another short. But I don't know where the entry would be. Right now, it's just down, so it's not a good entry for the entry that I want. I want to see something like this where it goes up, and then we stall for a little bit, consolidate, then we dip down. But this more so a bull flag than it is a bear flag. Overall, bear downtrend, but short term, we're moving to the upside. Looks like the bulls are stepping back in. ES is following the same suit, so see if the bears can keep it below 815. Realistically, I mean, I think 810 would be the level because this was a wick, so this wick was probably just getting some orders up here that would close. So if they would come back up 800s, I think hold 810 as resistance, dump back down, go for lows of the day. Let's see, does 800, do we hold this as a resistance? So it's whole level, so I think the market's been eyeing 800s. There's probably some orders up here. 800s and above. Give it some time. I'm going to be taking this short here. Probably looking to take a quick scalp if I do get tagged in as well. Ideally would like to get tagged in. The market just wicks back down, or next candle opens up and it dips. It dumps. Dip. So it's now doing it. Alright, well, we missed it. So, well, I missed it. I say we, it's just me. Markets pump back up. Do we get this to fill? I'll leave it there. Here we go, holding good resistance. Oh man, I wanted to get filled out with this candle. If you're wondering too, my take profit targets are just really small right now. Keeping a pretty low ratio. I mean, 20 points, still solid if you're asking me. I need to check an ES, make sure that's not ripping up. If it's ripping up and making new highs, and I'm not really don't have an appetite for short if we're just ripping up. Are they not gonna break 800s? Is that the goal? If they break 800s, they're gonna try to rush it up. I'm gonna take that order off for now. I am up 300 on. Just very quick. These are evals that I'm trading. I don't have any funded accounts right now. Just being transparency, you know. So I'm up 300 on this one. Not technical. This account is on day 2. The other one is on day 3, in which I passed it already. So right now, really just I think they're keeping it below 800. They don't want to get above it. So the bears are probably holding that because it's a whole number. It's a 800 is like a psychological level, in my opinion. Again, this is just my opinion. I think if they get above 800, it's probably gonna rush back up. I wanted to see it contest 800s, wick above 800s, leave a wick, and then it flushes down. But I think the bears are trying really hard to keep it below 800 so they can flush it back down. And if we break down, that's another 100 points to the downside that's coming up. So it might be valid for breakthrough to the downside. Just gotta be patient here. Got a new candle open up in about 15 seconds for the 3-minute candle, so let's see how that reacts. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we might be chopping. Obviously. Trading it. There's one thing, you know, if I could just become the best chop trader. Now, obviously, we're in the chop now, hindsight, but you never know if the next candle is going to be the breakthrough, right? Because if you could trade the chop, you could just be like, all right, well, I'm just going to sell here, and once it gets down to around this level, I'm going to exit here, buy here, go up here, and you could just put on big contracts. So there's 800 coming up. Really strong candle to the upside, so the bears don't have enough strength right now to really up it down. Again, I think the bears want to keep it below 810, or are they going to hold 800 as resistance? So just gonna have to. So is Trump talking again? I think they really want the 800s. Oh no! Don't do that! It just readjusted. I do like the resistance we are getting. I think 800 is holding as resistance. But we could probably do something like this. Then I'm gonna break 100s. I'm gonna take the short right here. Maybe I don't give all that. We're about to open up a new candle in about 30 seconds. So I got about a 10-point stop loss, which is pretty small. It's like $200. I mean, I think that 800 is not breaking. It's just not breaking. What's going on? Either way, if I don't get another trade in, I'm not really in a rush. I'm not gonna be mad or sad. There we go. Are the bulls going to break that 800 level, or is it going to turn into resistance? ES is not hanging out at the highs; it's hanging down at the bottom. So, I mean, I think we still have room to the short side. I really want to see it break 800s and like just squeeze out some of the orders up here, because I feel like that would be more valid. But ES is already starting to head down south. I think Nasdaq's gonna follow suit. We're probably gonna get the breakdown here shortly. Man, I really want to just get the 800. Would have been a better short for me. Like in hindsight, the move probably was to just go ahead and take a short right here, and just short up here. So I've been wanting to be short, but that's one thing about wanting to be perfect is sometimes you miss the trades that you probably should be in. And the bias, everything was right. Obviously, we're now dumping down. That would have been 20 points right now. There we go. Here's the short. So I think we're going to be heading back down towards the lows of the day. Either way, shorts are still valid, but now I have to wait. I need to get better about just pulling the trigger and saying, hey, just freaking take that short. Now I'd be up about 35 points had I just taken that short. I mean, I was short here too, but I was like, these are 5-minute candles. It's a pretty long time to wait. But overall, now we're coming down here. Do we now close down here and come up and, excuse me, turn 70 into resistance, and then we head back down lower? So Now we just wait for market to close. I think let's get below 50s, close to 40s. The deeper we can go short down, then form some kind of pullback would be better. I'm gonna go mute here, so let's see. Wow, we're just coming right back up. Let's see if you want to turn to resistance, and then we head back down lower. Not the ideal close. I would have loved it to pull back down to the 40s, so we can get a better formation for a bear flag to head towards the lows of the days, but it doesn't seem like it's happening just yet. Stay here for a couple more minutes. Nothing shows up. I might just call it here. Right, back, y'all. Sorry. But just had to take a call. But market looks like it pumped back up. Kind of crazy if you ask me. So they finally broke that 800. I think there's a lot of orders. So ES is still in a downtrend. There's no reason for me to just go long here yet. I'm not too enticed with the long yet. I think we're still valid for short. Now, does that mean that I'm going to go in right now full port long? Damn right. Watch me go 25 contract. Just kidding. I can't even place 25 contracts either way. So I think there's probably more than likely some orders up here at 800. If the market wanted to come back and get up, it's just a very violent sell. So I kind of have to kind of gather myself right now. The bears are stepping back in. Probably should have taken that short from 800. But I was a little bit late to the party. I'll be right back. New 5-minute candle just opened up. Still looking good. As long as they don't close above 815, should be valid. We don't want to get above 805 with these candles up here, over here. Bulls are not giving up though. They said, we're going to give you a little bit of the shorts, but we're going to come right back up. They don't need you to hold their bear. Ain't no alcohol in here. Coming up strong. ES is still a little bit lagging. It's lagging behind. Here we go. The bulls, if they want to take back control, gotta get it back above 810s, close above here to make that move back up to the 840s. What a sell though. If this is going to be the conditions that we're going to be in, where we get a sell right at the open, or no, sell, big move right at the open, up or down, you know what, I wouldn't be mad. Would not be mad at all. Bears are trying to hold it down. Will the bulls be strong enough to push it back up? Is the question now. Starting to form a double top here. If the bulls really want it, they gotta close it above 810s if they want to push it back up. I like this for short. I'm gonna take it short, play for the off of this double top. Come out. Stop loss right above 615. Now let's take a quick scalp here. If we just dip back down a little bit, not gonna be a little bit too antsy with this. Volume has really dried up, so we're playing a small contract here. Like I said, I'm not gonna take much. Once we get above $100, probably start to look to take profit. Give some juice to play out. ES is kind of teetering back down too, so do we get ES to lead Nasdaq back down? Let's close back below 800 and then we can flush down. There we go. Like I said, once we get up to 100, so that's where the 100 mark is at. I'll put my take profit right there. Looking to really just scalp this. Not too keen on taking a loss here, so see if we can get this filled. There we go. Perfect. Wow. Now we're just coming down. And the juice is back. What was that? 805 to like 10 points? I took 10 points and it dumped down like, wow, that's 20. Either way, kind of mentally fried right now, I guess. But I'm glad I took the $100 profit. That was actually perfect. Like I said, I did say that I was gonna just scalp, so I can't cry about it now because that was a plan. Stuck to it. So we're up to 425 on this account. It's not real money yet. This is just an evaluation account. In total, I'm up like 1140 on this account. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and probably call it here for the day, to be honest. Man, it just sucks. I get out, and then the plan was right. Like I said, though, was if they got above, they didn't close above 810, so that's why I took that short. Really just seeing some weak moves up, and there's this green, obviously thinking like, oh, this is gonna keep going up, but no, we are in an overall short trend. We created this lower high. We had a double top. I think if the bulls wanted to come back in, they should have pushed it above, closed above 810, and then rocketed back up. But now we're just dumping down, and this might be the move now to go towards the low. But I'm just gonna call it here. Anyways, if you tuned in, appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell because I am trying to go live more often this year, so you don't want to miss the entertainment, not financial advice. Have a good one, y'all, and be smart about your